Hey guys, just out here for a little walk on a Friday afternoon in an area near my house called Honeybee Canyon. I've been wanting to come out here for quite some time, and finally was speaking with one of the cashiers at my Trader Joe's, and she said it was a really nice area, so I decided to come on out. It's about 6 miles from my house. I'm actually about maybe a mile and a half in from where I parked my truck. And it's pretty easy walking. It's mostly it's in a wash, so it's kind of a lot of deep sand, but it's a nice aerobic walk, I guess, and you can see a lot of interesting rock formations and cactus and stuff like that. Area is also known for bobcats and local desert wildlife, but I haven't really seen anything besides birds yet. But one really cool thing back here is they have a really good example of ancient Indian petroglyphs, which are basically rock drawings. These are left behind by ancient people, I believe, called the Hohokam, and these drawings are made probably over 1,000 years ago, which I think is pretty amazing. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's take a look. Okay, there's the major grouping of petroglyphs back here. I have no idea what this stuff means, but this stuff has been around for a long time. Like I said, probably over 1,000 years. And I don't know if there's anything in this world that I've ever done that'll still be here in 1,000 years, but these people sure left their mark, and they were trying to tell us something. So I'm just glad to see that it's still here intact, and nobody's defaced it or tried to carve their initials into it or something like that. But I thought that was really cool, and I thought you guys might like to see that. Like I said, yeah, it's a pretty easy trail. It's a short trail, which is kind of a bummer because I was having a good time. I'm about a mile and a half in. There is a little bit of running water, it looks like, coming out of the rocks. I don't know if I'd want to drink it. There's a lot of algae and stuff growing in. Luckily I brought my own. Don't need my 64 ounces that bad. But yeah, having a really good day out here. It's probably in the mid 60s right now. Beautiful sunny day, little breeze. As I'm working my way back, I'll show you guys some more sights. One thing I did want to ask you guys a big favor, and actually you'll be doing yourself a big favor. If you'll go check out a friend of mine, his channel, and please subscribe to his channel. His name is Curtis. He lives in Australia, and I'll put a link to his channel here on the side. But he had the gastric sleeve back in November and has pretty much had every complication that you could think of, and then probably add in about 10 more. He's had a real rough go of it. He just made a series of videos documenting his adventure through all of his complications, and it's really an amazing story of kind of persevering, and even through all this he still doesn't regret getting the surgery, and he still maintains a real positive attitude, which I think is really inspiring for all of us, whether we've had complications or not. But he's a really nice guy, and I've been communicating with him quite often, and I'd like to have everybody see this story, because I think it'll do us all a lot of good. But I'm going to put his link to the side. I know he's a member of the WLS Losers Bench, so you might be able to click on his name there. It's Curtis Vlog, but I'll put a link on the side. But let's head on back down the trail, and I'll show you some other stuff. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. Just heading down the trail here a little bit. Probably about 100 yards away from where I showed you the petroglyphs. There is a stone wall that was here. I guess a long time ago used to actually block off this area, but then I guess natural flooding and that kind of thing came through and pretty much wiped it out. I mean, there's not much left. It's just kind of amazing. All it is mud and stacked rock, and it's still standing. So I don't know how old it is or anything, but it's obviously been here for a while. I had seen pictures of this area that actually showed that wall intact, and it had a little window in it. It was kind of weird, like a little wood frame window. So I'm not sure what the history behind this wall is, but I thought it was kind of interesting. But you can take a look around here. Some of the area I'm walking in today. Basically, it's you just follow that sandy trail right there all the way back. It's kind of impossible to get lost out here. If you do, I think I'd be too embarrassed to call for help. You know, I mean, if you get lost on in a wash that only goes one way, you kind of deserve to get lost. But yeah, there's kind of where we came from. Got some old cattails back there, so obviously get some water back here. There's just a little trickle coming out of the rock, so not enough to keep those guys alive. But so I'd show you those rocks, or this rock wall rather, and head on down the trail. Actually, kind of a neat view here if you look all the way out in the distance, way out there. That's an area called Push Ridge, and that's a real kind of I don't know, kind of one of our shining gems out here in the desert is Push Ridge. Has some of the last surviving population of desert bighorn sheep up there, and they're protected now. Years ago you could hunt up there, but that's all protected. But not that I've ever hunted up there. You have to be like a mountain climbing wizard to get up there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. A beautiful view too. I wish this camera could really kind of do it justice. But alright guys, I'm going to head on down the trail, and I'll see you later. Alright guys, I guess we're about the end of the trail. My truck is just around the next corner, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out and subscribe my friend Curtis's channel. Again, his link is right over here. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.